I guess let's start Syndergaard.
Oh, man.
1 year, 21 million with the Angels. I mean, as a Mets fan, I was bummed. I was bummed, man. I like he's barely even pitched in 2 years, but he was just like a fan favorite. He was electric
Yeah,
when he was healthy.
absolutely.
Um, and let me tell you, like I'm sure he wins Cy Young next year. I'm sure he just
Mhm.
strikes out like 220 guys. Like
Man,
I'm curious as someone who does have a stake in it, what you actually thought of the deal. But
um, to be honest with you, I think the 21 million coming off of him barely pitching the past like 2 years was kind of a lot.
that's
And
fair.
I know we'll get into another big deal that happened with the Astros with a certain pitcher we all know in a little bit, who all got paid even more after coming off an injury. But look, Syndergaard obviously is dominant, but he has a lot of injury history too. You know that pretty
Yeah.
well, even without the Tommy John. Like he had a lot of
Hmm.
times where he was out with a shoulder, whatever, like a hamstring. He had a lot of weird injuries.
You got
So I thought that was a
Coxsackie.
little bit right.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
he
was my
got that
favorite of them all. Yeah, I
disease.
love
That
that
was a
one.
good one. Um, Honestly, like I didn't think he was gonna get more though AAV than the qualifying offer, and like he just got 21. I mean, I don't know, man. To me, it's like it's the Angels too, so it's like take it as you will. But also, if they're giving him 21 million, like they better have some kind of plan to get some other pitchers because if you're gonna, why would you pay him that much if you're not gonna get other guys? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I feel like that they have to have a plan.
Yeah, like this can't be a standalone deal. You
No,
can't count on him to be your number one next year, and maybe he turns into that. But again, you
right.
don't know that.
And like if you
Um,
think about it too, though, like him and Otani, let's say like they both stay healthy, like that's just great 1-2.
that's
But
true. That's true.
it's a big like what if because Otani's going to be hitting too. It's like is he going to be able to repeat what he did this year? We don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. But good for him. I mean, I think it's just strange, man. I loved him in New York, even when like I'm not a Mets fan. I loved it. And I think he's like going to somewhere more quieter. Like he's Thor, dude. How is he going to like the Angels? It's not like he's going
Right.
to the
Like
Dodgers either. Like,
if you told me he
if
goes to the Dodgers, I could maybe see
right,
that. But yeah, no, you're right. It doesn't seem to fit
you
him.
know, like if it was like Dodgers or Red Sox, even or I don't know, like teams like that, even the Astros, like there would just be something following him. And like now it's just the Angels, and it's kind of like, oh well, he's just going there to like have a shitty year, and they're not going to make the playoffs. It's like that's
Right.
just what people view the Angels as now. Maybe this turns it around though.
I mean, like the other thing too was I think on the last day of the season he had a press conference. He was like, "Oh, I can't picture myself anywhere else than the Mets." So I I almost think like something happened. Like there was like he wanted to return, and they either wouldn't give him the money, or he was so turned off by like how dysfunctional this offseason has been with the
Right.
GM situation, all that, that he was like, no, there's just no way I can stay here. So maybe we'll never know, but
To me though, it's interesting because like they were offering him $18.4 million. It's not that far off from what he got.
right,
So I
right.
think the front office thing that you said is exactly why he didn't come back. And like, I
So
it's
sad.
like you I guess you can't necessarily like blame him either because let's
No,
face it, like
no.
it's been a little bit of a roller coaster for you guys to find a GM now.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
like
it's been a
I
mess.
understand I understand it, but like, dude, I mean, he's gonna miss pitching next to like DeGrom because DeGrom was probably such a big help for him too. Um, and I think like obviously again, he's going to pitch next to Otani and whoever else they sign, if they sign anybody. So it could be the same situation, but no one's DeGrom, dude. I'm sorry. Like Otani's great, but he's not as good a pitcher as DeGrom is. So
Right. So I mean, yeah, and to your point, we'll see where the Angels go with this.